you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm dead. Most things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you change.
Hey you guys, welcome back to TaylorXo, or welcome to TaylorXo if you are a new subscriber. So y'all, let's get into this little update. Shorter video just because, there's really not too much to update on Liv. It's kind of been the same old for the last few months now. Between her getting her kids, not having her kids, and then, I guess the drama, whenever she decides to spill something out of her mouth, like, the crazy thing where she said that now she's going to be on a TV show, she's going to have her own TV network, by her, just making all these crazy things, delusional things come out of her mouth and say that she is doing, then people kind of decide to speak on her. But these days, it's really just not too much to say. And, she kind of just, I guess, said that now she is not a family channel anymore. She is just solely doing it about her. And I guess, when she decides to say certain things about her life, that's when she will. I don't really think she is, trying to spill too much on herself, because as you guys know, after she got pregnant by Zolo and was pregnant, she kind of just stopped really speaking about things or private things going on. I mean, she does speak about some things that do go on between her and Gerard, and she will, throw her little shade here and there to Nisha and, do the typical things that Liv does. But for the most part, like I said, she just really does not speak on too much. Now, I know a lot of people have been waiting on her to, speak on something about Zolo and baby AJ, just being because we know that, AJ is by Zolo. But, she has done a very good job at keeping that private, and she has not yet to speak on it, and she doesn't want to acknowledge and any way, shape, or form that Zolo is the father of AJ. So, there really isn't too much to say, but she did decide yesterday to hop on IG Live, and she was in a U-Haul. And not only was she in a U-Haul, but she went live on her channel yesterday. And she was in her kitchen, and if you guys take a look in the back of her, she usually does have a counter full of things. Y'all know that Liv always keeps a cluttered home, but it seems as though everything is removed out of her countertops. She has some boxes, trash bags, and a broom behind her. The house looks very empty. And like I said, she did do an Instagram live, which I wasn't able to catch. I really never catch any of her Instagram lives, but she did go live in a U-Haul. So, I'm pretty much guessing that maybe she's going back to Florida. Who knows with her. I do know that her mother had took a trip down there for a little over a week, and she did have AJ. So, I'm kind of wondering if maybe her mother went down to set some things up for Liv, so Liv could come down there and have an apartment. Now, I know a lot of people did see my video a few months or a few weeks back where it was exposed that Liv did have an eviction in Florida. But I guess maybe she didn't, because she's, moving once again. I would think after this move, that is on her record as of right now. So that would affect her getting a new place elsewhere. But maybe her mother has decided to co-sign for her. Maybe Raquel will be co-signing for her. So who knows? But, I just really feel like since baby AJ's been born, she has not been stable in homes. She's been moving that baby back and forth. And I honestly think he just turned 1. So, you think she would be kind of doing a better job at creating more of a stable place for AJ to live, but she really hasn't. Like I said, she's been from place to place. And, I guess she thought that she was going to go to Texas and maybe be getting her kids more, but it just seemed like she didn't really have the kids any more than she seemed to have the kids down since she moved in Texas. So maybe, I don't know if there was an issue with being able to afford the place, because it was a 4-bedroom house. And I guess maybe she wasn't able to afford that, or I don't know. But as of now, like I said, she did go on IG Live and do a IG Live in a U-Haul. So like I said, she's either going to Florida, maybe California. I heard a few people say Atlanta. So who knows? It's just been a guessing game with her. And, I really think for the most part with Liv, she was planning on, for a while before all this happened, she was planning on being this mother and a wife to Gerard and having her kids and doing this YouTube channel. And when that all flipped, I think now, she's trying to probably figure out what next she's going to do. And, it kind of seems like her kids are not really much into her plans. She seems as though, she is really involved in herself and really focused on herself. I don't really ever hear of her speak on the kids. And, I just think she's given up with that situation at this point. I think, she's going to take whatever the judge gives her. And, if that's all she can get, that's all she will get. That's all she'll settle for. And I think she's just going to continue on to live her life and, have her mother, watch AJ watch AJ every other night while she goes out and does her thing. And I don't know how she makes her money because, she really has taken a break from YouTube. Also, I know we talk about Jazzy, but Liv has also taken a break too off YouTube. We really don't see her do lives too much anymore or post regular content. So obviously she is taking a bit of a pay cut from YouTube, but I did hear that she is trying to transfer over to Big O, so who knows. But what is to come of AJ and Liv and the future of them two, I do not know. I don't know if Liv is trying to transfer out of YouTube and maybe go to another source of income or get an actual job. And I don't know as far as in what she will be doing with filming now that she's moving, because we do know that if she is moving with other people, we really won't be seeing too much, content like videos from her. But if she is getting her own place, then maybe, that'll be some more content for her. Who knows? But, I do think it's just crazy to, move away from them kids, especially when, she is in the middle of a custody case with them. I think that does not look good on her part. I think that if she does want to have a chance at having her kids back, the way that she had them before, I would think that it would be in the best interest to stay in Texas by them. But we all know that Liv is, very selfish, and, she does need a lot of help. She always likes to be around her mother and her sister because they do help her a lot, especially with AJ, because we know that, AJ is not really around Liv as much as we see. I don't really ever see him around her. She doesn't really include him in any of her content. She doesn't speak of him. So, I do think that maybe it's, not a good fit for Stella, because Stella does have her family in Florida and California. So being in Texas just doesn't benefit Stella or Liv. And we have known that Stella has been staying with Liv for a while, so who knows, what is to come of this whole move, where she will move. And knowing Liv, she will probably expose where she will be moving to next. But in the live in her house, she didn't mention anything about her moving situation or where she will be going. So, maybe it's a surprise that she wants to do for people, or just a secret because she doesn't want people to know her true living situation. But, I do hope that baby AJ does get a chance to get settled in somewhere for a while, because, it just seems like he really hasn't stayed anywhere for long. And like I said, he's back and forth with Stella, and, with Liv, it's a very just messy situation. And, that's just really all there is to talk about her on these YouTube streets nowadays. There hasn't been any new, court tea or anything, surfacing about Liv and Gerard's case. I'm guessing that is all private. So as far as, the whole moving situation, there's really nothing new to speak on Liv. But like I said, her moving, as we knew, I obviously knew that she wasn't going to stay in Texas for long. We know that, Liv doesn't really stay anywhere for long. She's kind of been playing this game back and forth with Florida and Texas for a while. So I do think that now that she is back in Florida, she will be staying in Florida for a very good while, or wherever she is at. I think she will be staying for a good while. But, something tells me, I know a lot of people, or some people were saying that it was ATL or, California. I do think that she is going back to Florida. I just think that is, like I said, where she has her support system, and Liv is all about, making sure she gets help and she has people to help her with AJ and making sure that, she is able to get her babysitter so she can go to the bars and screw on men. So I do think that she has now decided to go back to Florida for good. Originally, she did decide to move to Texas because she said that the situation with, her having to travel to there to pick them up and having to bring them to her house and, the hotel fees and, just the fees and the time all around just was not really making sense. So she just decided to go to Texas to, save less money. But who knows what the situation will be now, or the arrangement will be now that she has decided to move again. And like I said, I don't know their whole custody arrangement. And, Gerard and Nisha have decided not to stop posting on social media for a while. So who really knows? But I'm sure that Gerard is over there doing what's in the best interest of the kids as always. And, I do think that Liv has now decided to be at peace with the situation and move on with her life. And I do think that, she has gotten a lot of time away from the kids. And I think that now she is adjusted to being a mother of one, or just, not having kids at all. So I think now that she, is used to not really having the kids as much, now she is used to that and she's not going to, change that up. So you guys comment down below what you guys think. Where do you think that Liv decided to move? Do you think she's back in Texas? Do you think she's back in Florida? Do you think she went to California? Where do you think she decided to move? Because we definitely know that she did move from this place that she is currently at, as you guys saw in the pictures. Again, comment down below what you guys think on this whole situation and this update on Liv. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for another one.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different.